Hi everyone, this is Kristen Hess. I'm going to use 3-column notes to talk to you about a concept today. Specifically, today we're going to talk about finding the area and circumference of a portion of a circle. So first, what's the area of a circle? So the formula for area of a circle is pi r squared. It is the number of tiles that it takes to fill in a shape. R is the radius. Radius is from the very center of the circle to the edge. And it doesn't have to be any specific edge, just from the very center to any edge, and it'll always be the same. So in my example, I've got this circle here. It's got a radius of 7. So that means our area is going to be pi times 7 squared, which is going to be 153.983. I'm going to move over to Desmos and show you what that's going to look like. So in Desmos, you just type in pi for pi. Our radius here was 7. And then you can click on this A2 to get the squared, and that's how you get the 153.938. So let's continue. So what is the perimeter? The perimeter is going to be the idea of the length of the fence that you need to go around the shape. When you have a circle, the perimeter is called a circumference, and the formula is 2 pi r. So in our example here, here's our circle. The perimeter is going to be this outside edge of the circle. So we're going to take 2 times pi times 7, and the answer is going to be 43.982. I'll show you what that looks like in depth. So our circumference is 2 pi, and our radius was 7. So that's how we get our circumference for the whole circle. So now let's go back to our presentation and continue. So what if we want to find the area and perimeter of a shape that's a circle, but only a portion of a circle? So we still have a shape, we can have a radius. The radius is still going to be from the center to the edge. So we're going to use this same radius. So we have 7, a radius of 7, but we only have 75% or 3/4 of the circle. So recall in the previous slides, we found that the area for the whole circle and for the circumference for the whole circle. So now we have 3/4 or 75% of the circle, so we're only going to have 75% of the area. So we'll take 75% or 0.75 times our original area, and that's how we're going to get the new area. Notice that area is in squared units. And if we're going to find the circumference of the portion of the circle, notice that we only have 75% of this outside edge, but instead of having a continued circle, we have a cut out. And so we need to consider these two edges as well. So we're going to take 75% of the circumference from before, but then we're going to add on 2 7-length edges to make it a complete fence. So in summary, we've talked about the definition and formula for area and circumference of a circle. We've talked about how to find the area and perimeter for a figure that's not a whole circle. So I want you to take a minute and consider on your own. Can you find the area and perimeter for the following figure? So we've got a half circle with a radius of 4. So think about what we just did with 3/4 of a circle, or 75% of a circle. What are you going to do with half a circle and a radius of 4? I encourage you to pause the video, try this on your own, and then come back and check your answers. So hopefully this is what you got. Notice I've got an area in inches squared because we've got the number of tiles to fill in the half circle, and the perimeter is the length of the fence around half of the shape. Let me know if you have any questions. Thank you for watching. So now that you have the perimeter of half the circle, you add in the 2 4-inch legs to get a full perimeter of 20.566 inches. Let me know if you have any questions. Keep up the great work.